So, this is one of the final days of the Apocolypto sessions, and all the other guys have gone home.
You can't say that.
Oh yes you can, because this isn't coming out until after anything else.
Right.
So,
Well, hang on a minute, cut.
go.
Okay, right, got it, there we go. Okay, so on the mark, got it. Okay, once more with that. Thank you very much. The World Championship of Overdubs was won by Gary Cattell. He did 6, I believe, overdub sessions, and everyone else did 1.
Well done, Gary.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, on the green. How was that? Sat. Okay, thank you. Okay, say when. 6 in, right? Okay. Is the ending all right? Great, thanks. Well, we've got the harmonics. Oh, we've got the basic tone. So we're going with that, okay? Hit it. Will that do? Thank you very much. Okay, 6 clicks in and go. Okay, go for it. Okay, do it again. No, good. Thank you very much. Okay, I've got a selection of notes here. Here's the longest. Ready? Next one. And the final 2. Should fit the bill. Okay, 6 in. No, again. Okay. I think it was all right. Again? All right. Go. Good.
Well, this is what it all looks like inside the control room at Abbey Road, Studio 1, where Apocolypto is being scored. Here comes Tony. Okay, 15 days into the current project, and how's it going?
Well, it's going. I mean, it's probably almost in the can, I would venture to suggest. It's an interesting project in the sense that not a single note has been written down. It's been mainly, well, in fact, completely improvised. Normally on a project like this you would have, well, probably an orchestra out there in the studio reading from music, and that would all have to have been organised beforehand. The composer would have had to have written it all out. Copyists would have taken it away and copied out all the parts. They're put on the stands, the musicians read them, and you've got yourself a cue. In the sense of what we've been doing here, it just hasn't worked like that. It's just been, it's kind of like if you're a painter and you've got a palette of paints and a blank canvas, you kind of look at it and you think, okay, I'll start with some light green, and you kind of wash that over the canvas, and then you sit back and you think, okay, perhaps a couple of dots of gamboge or aquamarine or whatever it may be, and you just gradually build it up, and that's how we've been doing this particular thing. And it's interesting. I mean, you can have a bit of both. You can have a bit of orchestra and a bit of kind of improvising, or you can have complete orchestra and no improvising, or you can have what we've had here, which is no orchestra and complete improvising. And there's kind of every stage in between. So I don't know. I mean, to me it's interesting because I get to play stuff. I get to make stuff up, which is always nice. I mean, you can play someone else's tunes and you can do the best you can with them, but when you just get to make things up straight out of your own soul, if you like, it's very satisfying.
I mean, you've been working with some other kind of musicians of your sort of area of sort of world musics and that. How have they been faring up under the current project?
Well, of course they've done very well. They're all professional musicians, and on a project like this there's an awful lot of sitting around, an awful lot. You probably sit around 90 to 95% of the time waiting for your moment to do your thing, and the guys and myself have borne up well under the strain. It's kind of, you're kind of like a coiled spring. I mean, you sit in the canteen, or you sit out there, or you sit in the lounge upstairs, or wherever you sit when you're sitting about, and you do what you have to do. You read a book, you read the paper, you have a chat with your colleagues, whatever, and then suddenly you're called in, and you've got to put something really, hopefully, sensational.
So what happens? You kind of get some stuff in the cans and they say, do something over this? Or
probably, yeah.
Or do they give you some kind of, do you actually watch the picture and kind of get inspired by the action on the screen, or do they actually give you direction for the sort of thing that they want?
It's a bit of both, really. I mean, sometimes it's just, here's the scene, have a look at it, play something. And other times it's, well, here's the kind of musical idea, perhaps, try it out on the piano. It's kind of a bit like this.
So they give you a kind of a theme or something to play around with?
Or a few notes to play with, not so much a theme, but, here are the notes that we're looking at. Can you play something using those notes? So that would be, a kind of direction that you would get. Or it could be completely free. Or it could be stuff, that you've done before, and it's just, that effect that you are so good at doing. Could you do that? Or have you got any new effects? And that's another way. And for people like us, you're always trying to find new ways to play the instruments, which are interesting and kind of.
So it pushes the parameters of the instrument as well.
I mean, hopefully, this is something that maybe nobody's done before, or nobody's quite used the instrument in this way, or whatever. So you try to just always get that little extra bit out of it.
You were using some fujaras, which I've never seen before, and I think that's the first time you've used them, isn't it?
Well, I've only had the fujara for a couple of months. And I got it from Thomas Kovac off his website, which is fujara.sk. It's a Slovakian kind of, what would you call it, like a harmonic flute. It goes up and down the harmonic series. It's very big, very hard to play, but very unique. And we've used them quite a lot. Me and Jan Henriks have used them quite a lot on this project. And the amount of noises that you can get out of them is quite astonishing for something that only has 3 holes, 3 finger holes, and a hole to blow in. You can get all kinds of stuff out of it. I mean, really, I'm so enthusiastic about it. I'm going to be using it quite a bit more.
So you could say that this could be the Fujara project.
Well,
allegedly.
Yeah, you could say that. But there will be more Fujara projects in the future.
In the future.
Watch this space.
Watch this space. You've got about, what are we now, Thursday? You've got another 3 days. Much to do, or just winding it up now?
Probably a lot to do, and also winding it up. So I've no idea. I mean, you never know until you actually finally put the last piece of equipment in your vehicle and walk out of the studio door. You don't really know when it's finished. It's always the same.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thanks for giving us a few insights into this very strange and unusual project. All will be revealed on December the...
some alleged date.
This year.
Possibly.
And what about your webcasts? Any ideas for when we can expect some more?
In the near future, when this stuff is finished, I might have the odd day and I'll do one.
Yeah. What about Mike Nyman? You've got some stuff coming up.
Yeah, there's all that. I mean, we're going to got about a week in Italy, then Portugal, then gigs in Russia, and so that kind of basically takes care of November.
Yeah.
So December will be the next time when I can really get home and actually
have a life.
Have a life.
I think we'll leave it there.
See the wife.
See the wife. You remember what she looks like?
Vaguely.
Cheers, Tone.
Time to go home. By the tradesman's entrance. Or should I say...
Say bye-bye, City.